Hi, this is Gary with Dbat West Houston. Here with Coach Andy Moore again. I wanted to let y'all know about a nice little pitching clinic we have coming up. This will be our second one. The first one we had was outstanding. A lot of information, passed back and forth about the biometrics of pitching. You know, it's not only pitching, it's throwing too. Getting the most out of your body with having the least amount of stress on your arm. For me personally, I wish I would have known this, back in my 20s before I got to the big leagues, because honestly it could have helped me out quite a bit. I was fortunate enough to get hooked up with Andy in my 30s, but still the last few years of my career, the mechanics that we worked together with actually helped me out quite a bit. So Coach Andy, I would like you to explain a little bit about what we have going on Friday night, what the parents, kids, coaches can expect when they come up here.
Sure. Friday night is critical to the whole process because we're going to lay down some very, very basic ground rules of information. So I encourage you, if you're a coach or a parent that's ever said to throw over the top, or you got to get on top of the ball, or stay back and drive, if you've ever said any of these things to any of your kids, I urge you to come on out on Friday and to see our presentation and understand some of the laws of physics that we use in the act of throwing. This is what everything about our biometrics or biomechanics is based on, which is the laws of physics being applied to the body. Now, another key element is working with the windows of trainability. In young athletes, we have three, and this is interesting what you were talking about. The three windows of trainability. The nervous system is the first one. It's, let's keep it simple, called nervous system. A muscle stage, which is mitochondria, which is the second. And then the skill stage, the third stage, which is kind of like going to college. So your body in your 30s was a different body than in your 20s, as well as your neurological system was different in the 30s. Having this information in your 20s would have developed you a whole lot differently and probably would have had a lot more impact on your career that way. Right. But your body may not have been able to accept and utilize all of that information and skills at those times.
Right.
And that's where we as coaches have to really work and understand when we're dealing with an 8-year-old, that 8-year-old's neurological system and nervous system and muscle skill sets are all going to be different than a 12-year-old. So I can't expect an 8-year-old to roll like a 12-year-old, and vice versa. I can't expect a 12-year-old to roll like an 18-year-old.
Right.
So being able to recognize where you are in the windows of trainability and what routines are the best for your skill set relative to your age are critical. And that's one of the key things that we'll be talking about on Friday. Friday's presentation is based on a lot of things to help a parent be a great support network, to help the coach be the most trusted source of information. As a National Pitching Association coach, one of our key mantras is to inform, inspire, and instruct. So we hope to pass some of that information along to coaches as well. It's a lot of fun. I guarantee you'll enjoy it as well. You'll enjoy the time, you'll enjoy the presentation, the photos, the videos, all those things as well. Come on out.
Awesome. Coach, you brought up a great point there for a second. The different age groups, the different mindsets. So I've had a lot of people ask me, what's the age group? What's the limit? We work with everybody. Like you said, there's 3 windows. We have different windows for each age group. Okay, so we're not limiting ourselves to just 5 to 12-year-olds like we would our camp. Look, I was in my 30s when I got hooked up with Andy and started doing all that good stuff. We can work any age group that wants to come out and learn how to throw.
Yeah, if you're moving into pitching, let's say you're a peewee or a coach pitch player now, but you're going to be moving up to pitch, to kid pitch or to real baseball next season, go ahead and get started now. All the things that we're going to talk about are the same techniques are used. A third baseman throwing from third to first. The difference is he's throwing from third to first instead of off of the mound. Right. So I wouldn't not come. 6, 7 years old and up, it's good information for them all.
Perfect. All right. We'll hope to see everybody out this weekend. It is the 17th is the presentation, and the 18th, I believe, on Saturday will be go time. That's when we get everything rocking and rolling at 9 a.m. So hope to see y'all there. Thank you.
Come on out.